Okay, I've got a few things I want to talk about with, well, maybe really just one thing, but it could turn into a couple of things pretty quickly. If you're an addict in recovery and you're on maintenance medicines, be it Suboxone or um, methadone, whatever, don't let haters stop you. Okay, you know, so often I hear people, oh yeah, well he's not really sober, he's on, whatever, whatever it takes to get you to be happy, healthy, taking care of business, being there for your family, for your kids, paying your bills, just taking care of business, just being what you need to do it, and don't worry about what groups think you are not really sober, you know, because I'm not going to judge you, and it's none of my business. It's nobody's business. The only time it becomes someone's business is if it becomes a problem for them. So if it's not affecting them in any way, then tell them to, don't worry about it. You don't even have to answer the question. If somebody asks you if you're on maintenance meds, if you don't feel like answering the question, don't. Just be like, that's a private issue. I don't discuss my, what medicines I take, you know. Do you want to know if I want blood pressure medicine? Do you want to know if I'm a diabetic? Well, then why do you need to know that? You know, whatever it is, whatever it takes to get you to where you are thriving and having a good life and, like I said, taking care of business. Whatever that is fine. And it really just kind of irritates me. I'm going to use a nice word. It really irritates me when I hear people say, bash on people who are taking that. And who cares? If they're maintaining a job and they are thriving, or even better, which I think, once you've hit rock bottom and you're there and you're kind of looking up and it's like, well, where do I go from here? Well, you can go anywhere, and that's kind of my message to people in recovery, is this is kind of an opportunity, it's kind of an opportunity for you to do something great, have a message, have a voice, go out and affect the world positively, Lord knows you've done enough bad shit to Lord, Lord knows you've done enough, so bad things. It's time to make a positive influence, and now you're at the point where you've probably humbled yourself, so because you've humbled yourself, now you can give back, now you have nothing, there's nothing left to hide, there's nothing left to not, there's no reason not to show the world who you really are and what you have to offer. And like I said, I had a few things I want to talk about. So, with regards to the maintenance meds, there's that. And another thing is, once you've hit rock bottom and you have humbled yourself, there's no reason to be shy about it now. You've already exposed yourself. You've already done bad things and had to basically come humbly to, whatever you want to call it. And now you're going forward. And you've got nowhere to go but up. So do it. Don't just kind of, oh, well, I'll do this or that. No. You've got a chance. This is a chance for you to really shine. And you've got a lot of making up to do anyway, so you may as well go big. And why not? And if you fail, so what? You're still sober. You're still taking care of business. And if you happen to, let's say if you want to start a construction company or, whatever, this market may not be the best thing to do, but just for example, you wanted to start a construction company. And let's say you wanted to hire people who have felony, who you wanted to hire felons, give them a chance to have a good job. And it ends up biting you. All right, well, that sucks. And it very well could happen. But, that was you trying to give back. And that was an opportunity for you to do that. So do it. Do whatever it is that you feel called to do. It's really not that hard. well, it is hard, but it's not hard to make steps in the direction. You know what you got to do. The difference between doing it, or the difference between you, someone who doesn't do that, and someone who does do that, is really just the steps that they made. A lot of people wait for perfect conditions before they do something. There's never going to be a perfect time to do anything. So just start making the steps, and it will happen for you. That's all I got.